Hey everyone, S. Dot here with Gold Rush Trading Academy. Today we're going to go over level alerts and what you should be looking for when you get an alert in this section. So first things you're going to see is the ticker and then the time frame. So here you have DocQ and then a 5-minute time frame. I'm actually going to change everything to a 15-minute time frame so you know exactly where it's going from. It's going to be uniform throughout. Then you'll see look for confirmation. In this video, we will go through what that confirmation looks like so you can make the best of these alerts. Next, you'll see price triggered below. If you're used to seeing my watch list setups, basically you have a gold put line and a gold call line. So when you see price below, that means you're automatically looking at the put line. For calls, it will say price above, triggered above, and that would be your call line. And now you have your targets: 303.22, 300.07, 293.98. If we look at DocQ, there it is, 303.22, 300.07, 293.98. Now, when that trigger comes in, this first one came in at 9:33 a.m. yesterday on the 26th. So as we look at the 26th on DocQ, you can see that the 15-minute candle broke through. But part of my trading rules are I don't trade before 10 o'clock. So if I get something before 10 o'clock, that just means I need to be on the lookout. So I let the 10 o'clock play through and look, it hops back over. So that would have been a bad trade anyway. So we still watch. And then if we look again, level alerts comes in, DocQ comes in again at 10:55, which is again probably back in this area. Yep, 10:55, right between these two candles. We got to close. So now, when this closed, we'd maybe look for our second break in to see how it looks. So let's hop to the 5-minute. And this is what you would normally do. You go from the 15-minute and then hop into the 5 and see what you got going on. So here's that break. This still isn't strong. This doesn't give us a strong close. So we have one close. This close came and broke through the gold line again. So now we need to be a little more cautious. Then we had another close below and then a close on, and then we ended up closing above here. So that's still a no play. So it's not a full trigger yet. That's just the alert is just giving us a heads up. So now we're going to look for our next DocQ one. So 11:11, which was what we were kind of looking through there. So then we get one today, this morning at 9:50, roughly 9:47. We got a DocQ close. So again, let's look at what it looked like on the 15-minute for today. So here, again, we actually gapped down. We opened up down here, ended up closing up here and coming through the gold line again. So we got this alert right off the bat for this break. So now you can see the 15-minute came and kind of tried to get through again and got beat down. Again, in the moment, as these calls are coming through, we're going to go through and watch how it plays out. So here's our open. We come, try to get through. It looks like a fail. So this one, when it fails again and we gap down here, here's our entry. We take this entry and we can ride it to the first price target and maybe get out off that price target, or we run it all the way down to the next one. This is a perfect example of how you wait for the full confirmation. We're looking bullish here, bullish. We can't get through this resistance line. We gap down and we go and we ride, and that's 100% move here for you. So that's just a quick way of looking at it. Now we can go to Square and look at a similar thing and what it looked like on the 15-minute. Now this one, when it opened up this morning over here, it completely blew through our first put line. But that doesn't mean we can't play it, because we just use these as support and resistance. So 9:30, we bust through and then we bounce off this line and come up and relax. So now we look to here to play it down from this point. And again, we can go to the 5-minute and see what it looks like. So here's the first break. We're not trading before 10 o'clock anyway. And then look at 9:55, 10 o'clock, we close right on our line. As soon as we open and start moving, basically as soon as we get past this long tail here, we're in and we can ride it down. Again, another 100% move just by waiting for confirmation. Again, when it breaks through here, this next one fought through. So that's not a play, and it's before 10 o'clock. So again, we start looking on the 15-minute, and then as we get those alerts and we're looking for an entry, we want to drop down to the 5 and find our best entry. These tend to work much better if you wait till after 10 o'clock. Wait till after 10 o'clock and make your play. We can look at level alerts For Dash now, well, I guess we probably should have looked at the square, but there's a square at 10:47. It never really turned back. We didn't really have to look at it. So here's Dash right at 10:03. So let's look at Dash, and we'll pop it on the 15-minute and kind of see what happened throughout this. So Dash 15-minute, we opened up 10:03, and again, it closed right through and retested. So this one is probably, for me, it would have ran too much and the confirmation was there, but we don't know. It could have stopped at the second price target or not made it to the third. So we can be pretty confident that we can get at least to the first price target and the second. The third is a little more iffy. As you saw with Docu, we kind of came short of it. But still, the weakness, you could see the weakness here with this doji, where you still would have sold out. So to recap, when you get a level alert, this just means, hey, go look at this chart. You should wait for the ones that come after 10 a.m. or pretty close to 10 a.m. and give it a look. Start on the 15-minute, see how it looks in that time frame, and then we find our entry on the 5-minute. And really a perfect entry for this one would have been the retest of this line and hold, and you're in and go. Have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know on the server. As always, brick by brick.